while the child is developing, you'd like to know that they doesn't have problem with like Down syndrome problem and stuff like that. Rosemary is very, very effective in building and maintaining healthy brain. If you look through Greek or Roman history, you'll find persons wearing a wreath around the top, around the head, to show sign of well-educated or well-groomed or a scholar. It is the rosemary that is plucked and plaited to make.
Hey guys, well, it's here again from My-Island-Jamaica.com. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Continuing the journey on showcasing the potent medicinal plants here in Jamaica. And today I'm at a place called AA Farms in the hills, Three Hills area of St. Mary, rural St. Mary. Mr. Ainsworth and his beautiful wife Addia. They're going to talk to us about rosemary. What is rosemary? What is it good for? And how can rosemary benefit you? Well, listen, first, special shout out to all my regular viewers, subscribers, and those who continue to share my videos. Big you up. Thank you. If you are brand new, I say welcome. But I also invite you to join us. I'm on a journey to, again, showcase what I call the real Jamaica, the real people of Jamaica, the real products of Jamaica, the real places to visit in Jamaica. And I don't want you to miss out. So if not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification. And that way, you'll see updated on all my latest videos. Let's go. So here they are, guys. Ainsworth and his lovely wife, Addia. And what we're going to look at today.
But today we're going to be looking at some
rosemary. All right, let's go. So guys, this is a beautiful patch of rosemary they have here. Look at that, look at that. Rosemary, Jamaican rosemary. And today, these folks, the experts, are gonna tell us what they know about this potent Jamaican medicinal plant. So somebody have no idea what this plant is, what it is used for. Give them a background, Mr. Ainsworth.
Alright, so this is our rosemary plant. We have this is our rosemary garden, really, which is almost 2 acres, but we're just featuring going across.
Alright.
The thing about rosemary, though, it's grown locally in Jamaica, and it's also grown wild in some places in Jamaica. A lot of persons are not aware of the fact that there are 2 main species of rosemary that is grown in the island. One is very much applicable in culinary uses, and the other has a higher concentration of terpene. So it's used more for its medicinal properties, its healing properties, the properties that are there for extending hair care and other uses.
Oh, so there are 2 main types in Jamaica?
Yes, man. And you can look at it and know it because the species differ in texture of leaves, and it also differ in aroma. The terpene side of it is different.
All right, so you're gonna show that us first then?
Yes, let's look over this side. Right, so from a distance, both these trees will look the same, but when you come up close, you realize that the leaf texture is quite different in both these plants. So look, you look at the tree.
That one in your left hand has a little more body, it appears.
Right, and this other one is
shiny.
And this one is finer. This has a lighter green glow, while this one has a darker green. And it's the same thing with the terpenes. And the leaves does really get longer. Compare the leaves, you realize that the one that is used for domestic, used for culinary, is longer, lighter green, and the one that is more medicinal is shorter with darker green. But it doesn't stop there. The aroma side of it. And I would like for you to have an experience of it so you could tell your followers. So I'm going to nip a small piece, and we start our educational class right here.
All right, guys. All right.
So I know that you won't be able to smell it through the camera, but I'm sure.
I'm sure somebody's smelling it right now as we speak.
But I'm sure Mr. Gale is going to bring as much clarity as he can in terms of the difference between the smell.
All right.
So let us see if we can experiment on that side of it.
Oh, so you're gonna smell or me?
I'm going to allow you to.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna smell.
All right. So Mr. Gale, let's start with this one. This. Yes, Mr. Gale, let's start with this one. This one is the one that is used mainly for culinary purposes. Have a smell at it.
This feel like the one I'm familiar with. All right.
Very much familiar.
Yeah.
Let's have a smell at this one now.
This one have a finer, sweetish. Yeah, there's a slight difference.
Close your eye and smell each of them and see which one would clear your nose quicker.
This one, man.
Of course.
This one have a peppery kind of thing. Alright. Alright, so that's a good one. So I don't lie. Alright, good. So this one, yeah, it does have kind of like a more pungent. Yes. Okay, cool. Man, that's good. So there's two different varieties in Jamaica.
In Jamaica.
Okay.
Well, and definitely it's the same across the world.
Yeah.
But a lot of persons take it for granted and they look at rosemary and say, well, oh, rosemary is just a plant and it's just one type. You want rosemary, it's rosemary. When you use the one that has in the higher therapy, the higher level of therapies, you find that it will make your meal bitter. You ever hear anybody say they do roast duck and when they taste it, it has this bitter taste to it, or they make a rosemary and then they taste it tomorrow and it's very bitter. While they do a rosemary tea and it doesn't have that effect, it's because that's the one that they are using.
What is the most popular one here though? And or is it kind of 50-50?
The most popular one here is this.
Is this one?
But if you go up in the hills of St. Anne and I think over in Portland and St. Anne, yes, you'll find a lot of the wild one because it's also grow wild.
So this is the wild one. So this is the one that's like the
it seems like a
more
hybrid.
cultivated. Okay. So this is the bad boy then. That's the one I need to have.
No, this is the good boy.
All right, guys. All right. Smell it. Come on, somebody smell it. Smell it. You might smell it.
I smell this one now.
All right. Yeah, it really. He's right. So tell me, Mr. Ainsworth. Tell me what are the uses? What is it good for? First of all, what is rosemary good for? From a Jamaican context, but international. It doesn't matter. What is it good for? Why should somebody use rosemary?
You know that question, the easier to answer in saying what it is not good for. So let me see how we can work it out.
Yeah.
Rosemary. Yeah. When a person is born, they would need to be protected from like bugs and pests and other stuff. But also while the child is developing, you'd like to know that they doesn't have problem with like Down syndrome problem and stuff like that. Rosemary is very, very effective in building and maintaining healthy brain. So as a result of that, a drop of rosemary essential oil on the top of the baby's head will do wonders in terms of helping with brain development. And start from
that
stage.
age, yes.
Then as it has to do with further development, when you talk about the introduction to milk and other substance and toxins, it causes for a person to become toxic and become unhealthy. It blocks the circulatory system and the respiratory system, so you might find them coming down with asthma, bronchitis and stuff like that. Rosemary, again, is very effective there because it removes toxins out of the system, the circulatory and the respiratory system, and allow individual to heal and become very much healthy. So if you're having asthma problem, you're having a cold, a cough, you put a drop of rosemary on top of the head, or you put it on the chest or on the back, it relieves asthma attack, it increases respiratory function, it allows you to get a lot more oxygen in. So even for the males who like to be the stalwart, the more oxygen you get in, the more oxygenated blood is the better you can perform. So that's during the middle age. Now then we go further down now to persons who are going through the ending of their phase and we have rapid deterioration, cell deterioration. What we do is a drop of rosemary oil in a spoonful of extra virgin coarse coconut oil, and that prevents Alzheimer's, it prevents dementia, and it also cuts a lot of the symptoms of Parkinson's. So it's absolutely well. And then even when you're dead and you got bury, you can put a drop of rosemary oil in the
For the entire lifetime.
and make you smell
I
sweet right
wonder
through.
if rosemary was mentioned in the Bible, you know?
Absolutely. What you find happening, I wouldn't say Bible as in the 66 books, but what you find happening, if you look through Greek or Roman history, you'll find persons wearing a wreath around the top, around the head, to show sign of well-educated or well-groomed or a scholar. It is the rosemary that is plucked and plucked to make because of its.
All right, guys, you hear this? I want to hear this man here. I'm tempted to ask him, how he know so much about rosemary? Come on. I said, tell my viewers who are watching right now. I said, this man sound like him know him. I said, what qualifies Mr. Ainsworth? Mr. Ainsworth know him stuff, you know. I'm so proud of him. By the way, guys, again, we're on his farm. He has a lot of other products here. Rosemary happens to be just one of them. But he, so proud of him, man, and his wife. They're doing awesome job. A lot of products here. And we're going to try and capture a few more. But tell my viewers, why you know so much?
Well,
Your grandmother?
Well, the thing about me and my history, herbs for me go way back. My grandfather was a herbalist. Father was a herbalist.
Oh.
My other side, on my mother's side, they were herbalists also. So the study of herbs and the benefits have always been in my blood and my DNA. Plus, I did the sciences. Wanted was to become a doctor, switched to be an engineer, did the chemistry, and then now I find myself back in botany and herbs. So
this is where you belong, man.
Yeah.
That's where
and sorry, but there's something else to talk about rosemary. For those who are watching, I don't think that there is one product now that is used for hair care that doesn't have extract or rosemary on it as one of the products. So rosemary is used even when you don't know, because it is one of the best support for healthy scalp and healthy hair care.
Hold on. Guys, there is actually a video. I did a video on aloe vera for hair care. There's a link in the description. You need to see that. He's right, because those ladies, the Pecan sisters, they did a video on hair care and their core product was aloe vera, but yes, they had rosemary in there as well. So yeah, you need to check it out. There's a link in the description as well. Yes, man. So so you know your stuff, man.
Yes, man.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you, there are some questions, Mr. Ainsworth, and that person I've been asking and saying, I need to put it to you. So regarding rosemary, so we're gonna quickly ask you, is rosemary good for your hair?
Rosemary is good for my hair, absolutely, when we grow it. but my wife, she can definitely testify as to what it is.
Well, let me. Okay, so let's turn over to wifey now. Rosemary for hair care. Tell us.
Rosemary is absolutely wonderful for hair care. I've been in the cosmetology industry before I moved over into farming, as I would call it. And it has done wonderful. And I've seen where using rosemary in hair care has transformed so many lives, in that you have women with receding hairline who has issues with scalp care, such as, you know, they would have like what we normally call an eczema on the scalp, dandruff on the scalp, itchy scalp. Sometimes you use a chemical and it might irritate the scalp and you want something to heal it. It has definitely healing wonders in it because it also has antiseptic properties.
Pause again.
Yes.
There's actually, I'm going to bring your attention, guys, to an article. It's in the link of the description as well. All the health benefits. These folks are right. There's a lot more to rosemary. It's in the description as well. She's talking about rosemary for hair. I have a bunch of other questions for you guys.
All right.
Well, you finished with the hair? You wanted to
Well, you can shoot the other questions.
All right.
Those are just a few.
General, yeah.
There's a lot more health benefits from rosemary for hair care.
And let me dig into. So who's gonna take the next one? I'm not gonna tell you what it is. So let me see how good or how knowledgeable the two of you are. I know, it's okay. It's all right. All right. How does rosemary affect your body? That's another popular question we get.
All right. So rosemary affects your body in the sense that because it provides such great respiratory function, whether it's applied externally or as an ingestive, and it also increases the circulation enhances the metabolic process to be better. What you find happening that it has a positive impact on the body. The negative impact is just one that I know so far, and I'm going to mention it because a lot of people don't. If you are pregnant, if you are going from the very first day of conception to the ending of the second semester, and you use real potent rosemary essential oils, you will find that you will have a miscarriage because it does have that effect, and that is the only negative effect
very
that
strong
I know
stuff
of from rosemary. But otherwise, it's great for the body,
entire body. And I know in particular, from my experience, the brain, I was told, is good for memory.
absolutely. Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
Miracle.
And libido.
Libido.
There's another question. Can rosemary raise your blood pressure? That's a popular question we get as well.
No, it's kind of the reverse. Rosemary is used to lower high blood pressure. It's used to treat high blood pressure rather than raise your blood pressure.
Cool.
Increase circulation. Increase circulation, then you would have
automatically reduce the pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
Makes sense. Does rosemary help you sleep? That's another popular question.
Oh yes, it really does, and I can speak to this heavily from my two boys. This I use the rosemary. I use a drop of the rosemary in the top of their head.
Wouldn't they give it too much problems?
On their chest, on their chest, and on their back, mostly in the evenings. Reason being, they're also studying at this point. They're going to school, so they need to build their neurological health, you know. And so I'd use it, and I realize that when I use it on them, they go through a real good restful night, and they're up and running again for the next day. So it definitely works.
I'm gonna ask you guys later how I need to make sure I get some good sleep too. So
Yes, sir.
actually, let me ask you now.
Not just that alone, it also have high level of carotene. So when you take it in and the body breaks it down, you find that it has very much good benefits for the eye. Mr. Say, you wear eyeglasses now and again.
Yeah, man, every now and again. More now than then.
So
all right.
a little rosemary will do a lot for you too.
All right.
And we mentioned rosemary in the sense that rosemary can be used in many different. It can be used as the plant, like this, for tea.
Yeah.
It can also be used dried and powdered in powdered form. It can also be used as essential oil when we do the extract through steam distillation. And it can also be, the essential oil can be blended with a carrier oil like coconut oil and be used for therapeutic purposes. So it's very versatile. And then for preservative purposes, it's a pure essential oil.
Actually. And guys, I needed to mention again that they do their own processing here.
Yes.
They convert this baby here.
It's wonderful.
They do it, we're going to show it later, man, don't worry. They do the processing here as well. So they have an entire facility that does all of what they hear they're talking about here, which is awesome stuff, more questions though. I have, what is the best way to take rosemary? That's a general question we get. I know it's an open-ended question. I guess you might say it depends on the use of it, right?
Yeah, and it depends on it depends on the purpose that you're going to use it for, and it also depends on the manufacturer and the concentration. Say for example, I can speak for our rosemary essential oil or therapeutic oil because we make our product, and after we make our product, the research is done on each of our product in a university in Canada. So well known research in Canadian university, and that's where our research is done, where we get our information on our products. So then we would know the chemical components, would know the nutrients that are there, and we'd know the way to make the dosage. So we can say using a drop of rosemary oil in a cup of coconut oil, extra virgin cold press, is great for mental deterioration. We can also say 1 drop of all rosemary oil on the chest or on the top of the head is great for cognitive development, brain maintenance, and also clearing asthma attack. But then say for example somebody use another brand of rosemary oil, I cannot say use a drop or use 2 drops. So it depends on the manufacturer and how it is done.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. But it can be, but you can use, as you said, you can use the plant itself.
Yes.
Because how I use it typically, all I use it for is just tea typically. a break off piece and make some tea in the morning. That's it for me. Is that all right? Is that an okay way to use it to make some tea?
For you. but there are many other use because you can pick. All right, so this is a sprig. You pick a piece of the rosemary, this piece, and then you take off each little part, and you put them on your cutting board, and you dice them up real fine, and you put them on your pork, or you put it in your ackee, because you know you saltfish is a rastaman, and that is used for spice, for seasoning. So it depends on what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then again you might have that you are doing. You want a cup of tea, a cup of rosemary tea. You might just use this one sprig just the same. But for me, I prefer it in a more stronger sense, or probably Addia, like a stronger sense. So she might use 2 sprigs to 1 cup of water. So there are many applications.
Okay.
But the only thing to be concerned about is the type of rosemary that you're using. So because of the rosmarinic acid that is more potent, more present in this strain of the plant, which is the one with the smaller leaves. The small leaf one more than the one that is used for culinary purposes, which is the one with the larger leaves. And I was showing earlier, I was just showing you the difference between the two. That the one with the larger leaf, one of the leaf is generally longer than one culinary, and this is the one for medicinal and other applications. You'll find that if you cross it in the sense that you use the smaller leaf one for spices in your food, it will give it a bitter taste.
Okay.
Because of the high presence of the rosmarinic acid. Right.
Okay. Rosmarinic acid.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Rosmarinic acid.
Okay.
I hope I have that.
All right. Here's another question. Again, it's sounds a little redundant, but we're asking it just like how they asked him on there. Is rosemary good for your brain? That's an obvious answer, but answer, you're the boss.
Yes, rosemary is one of the most health neurological beneficial plant. It is. Because it provides those high level of electrolyte discharge in the brain. You find that brain cell deterioration is slowed down and improved in a significant way. And also because of the level of respiratory function that it increases, you get more oxygenated blood flow into the brain, so it increases and enhances brain cells lifespan.
That's
Yes.
right.
Up. Give him a thumbs up for me now, guys. You know what I'm talking about, man. Proud of him. A Jamaican man in the hills that said we're here doing wonders with Jamaican medicinal plants. You have some products, Mr. Ainsworth. You have some so I mentioned to you guys that he has some products that he creates right here, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about them and how you can contact him. The rosemary one. What do you have for rosemary? What do you have?
All right, so I'm going to pass it on to Addia. But what we do, we make the essential oils and we make therapeutic oils. And they are so great that you don't want to leave them. I even have it in my back pocket. So I'm going to pass it on to Addia, or rosemary therapeutic.
All right, let's take a look at it. That's pretty cute. Yeah. All right, so and that's Addia's picture, guys, and this is a product that they make here. And let me see the ingredients. So it's a extra virgin coconut oil and this rosemary here. And what are the benefits?
Well,
and this is the oil, you said, right?
yes, this is the therapeutic oil, the rosemary therapeutic oil, which is highly used in salons for hair care, as I had spoken earlier about. It helps with receding hairline, eczema on the scalp, dandruff on the scalp, or if you're looking for an overall hair health care product that will maintain your hair, leave your hair with a nice glow, bouncy, and really refreshed, this product will speak highly to it. It enhances hair growth definitely, and if it's not hair growth that you're looking for, but you're looking for maintenance, it's great as well. And we have found also that a lot of masseuses are using this product because it's therapeutic for massage purposes to relieve slight aches and pain across the body. So it's an overall healthy oil in the bottle that rejuvenates one's mind, body, and soul.
I like that. Up again there. Thumbs up for them. Okay, there's another one?
Yes.
Oh, you have more.
So the rosemary therapeutic oil comes in 2 forms. We have the 8-ounce bottle and we have a 2-ounce bottle. These are in shelves in pharmacies, as Addia mentioned. But then there's this, which is the rosemary essential oil, pure. When I spoke earlier and said to you that the rosemary oil can cause a miscarriage, this is what I'm talking about. Pure essential oil. Doesn't have any carrier, doesn't have anything else in it. It's just a pure extract from the plant. So when we do a distillation, the essential oil comes out and hydrosols. The essential oils is used for its medicinal properties. Now, a drop of this is what you use with a tablespoon of coconut oil for brain function. A drop of this is what you use for treating asthma and all of those other things. If you're having a headache, a drop of this on your tongue will make the headache disappear. No aspirin, no Panadol, no Cetamol, no nothing. A drop of this. So it's migraine also.
And is a drop meaning?
Literally a drop.
Oh, okay.
So we have these bottles that you will find in our distribution points. So this is a rosemary essential oil bottle. When you pull it, you break the seal. So it has a dropper inside. So that's a drop, literally one drop.
Okay.
Like one drop, really.
I get you.
One drop.
Okay.
So a drop of it is what you use. So I don't want to leave the misinformation that any rosemary consumption might cause a miscarriage. It has to be the essential oil, and it's that potent. You can have that situation.
All
right.
How can people? What's your contact? How can people who are interested in reaching out to you guys? How can they?
If you're interested,
You guys sound very interesting. Not true, guys. Give them a thumbs up again, man. Them know them stuff. Yeah.
Well, for persons who are interested in our products line, you can reach us on 1876 337 3575. You can WhatsApp us on that number as well, or you can reach us via email at addiaessentialoil@gmail.com. We are on Facebook and
your husband saying the IG. So go ahead and tell us the IG. Everybody talking about IG now.
I know, right? It's Addia Essential Oil. You'll find us on IG, definitely, and on Facebook as well. So we're all over. We're easy to reach. And you can reach out to us and we'll tell you how you can get your products. They're also in pharmacies across the island. So if you're interested in getting it and there's one near you, tell us where you are. We'll tell you exactly where
and
it is.
This person who's watching from the US, another one in Canada, another one in UK right now. They'll just WhatsApp you and then you sort it out, right?
Yes, we do shipping across the world.
They'll just contact you via WhatsApp.
Yes,
and you sort it out for them.
Ship it to you. We do shipping locally and internationally.
Awesome. All right, guys, you have questions for them. These are experts in their field. Drop it in the comment so I can pass it on to them for them to respond. Right? Any question they have regarding rosemary, any question they have regarding what their offer, what they do, how they do it, drop it in the comments and they will get back to you. Rosemary, medicinal plant in Jamaica. Here's a little bonus for you guys. I understand that this lovely couple, they do tours here as well. It's a big farm. I mentioned to you that the rosemary is just happens to be one of the many plants that they have here, and they do tours. As well. They're just getting things back up after what happened. But I wanted to have them talk to me a little bit about that. Tell me about you do tours, you said?
Yes, we do. We do farm tours for schools, preparatory schools, high schools. We do farm tours for business places. Sometimes after going through all of what you're going through daily, every day, you want to take a break from that. Come into nature, enjoy it. It's all here. It's educational. It's relaxing. You have fruits of the day or the month or the year that's happening here.
That's what's up, guys.
Where we are standing in the rosemary, we are also in the soursop orchard. We have the coconuts, coconut trees. So yes, we do offer tours. And you'd love it. Absolutely love it on AA Farm. It's a bonus here.
Same contact information.
Definitely.
As mentioned earlier. Awesome.
Great.
The rosemary, guys, medicinal plant of Jamaica. Man, good information. What do you make of it? What do you make of what they're talking about? These people know themselves. Give them a thumbs up for me right now. And listen, I continue to share the best of Jamaica, the unique things about Jamaica, the places to visit in Jamaica, unique products of Jamaica. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification. That way, you'll see updated on all my latest videos. There is another video that you need to watch. If not yet, watch it, and that is the aloe vera. Link in the description, also in the card above. See you in that one.